I've never done this before, so bear with me. There was a lot of triggers for me as I heard the various stories, however. I am adopted, and I'm a mutt. I'm not a Bedingfield of the Royal Bedingfield race. I'm just I'm a mutt that got drafted into the Bedingfields. My mother was a prairie wheat farmer's daughter in Kansas that got impregnated by an airman on the base where my father was chaplain. So the other chaplain said, "Aren't you and Francis trying to adopt?" I said, "Yeah, well, why don't you take this kid? You know, he comes from a good home, and, you know, the father, that's all I know about my father, he came from a good home. He was good material." And my mother was a Kansas wheat farmer's daughter. And the whole family is a big, you know, very down-to-earth family. They come there, all 5 or 6 of them. They go, "One of your airmen got our daughter pregnant, so what are you going to do?" So that's me. So, you know, I know, I'll tell you what, I know how my mother felt in a way. Kansas is one of the only open states, and it's been open the 48 were closed on adoption. Kansas has been always open. I saw where my mother signed me away. Her name was Elizabeth Bartlett. That's all I know about her. But anyway, so the prognosis may be better than you think. So hang in there. Anyway, what's another thing we talked about? Oh, doctors. I was going to be a doctor. However, music kept calling my name. So I'm a musician. I'm a composer. I'm a pianist. I specialize in Mozart and Bach. Went to Mercer, studied under Dr. Altman, Dr. Ian Altman. And anyway, I was going to tell you about my father. My father was a chaplain in the United States Air Force. He, we talk about ecumenical. He was generically a Protestant chaplain. You have Protestant, you have Catholic, and you have Jewish. In the Air Force, you have a padre for each one of them. And Dad was a Protestant minister. Now, he grew up as a Baptist. He went to New Orleans Southern Baptist Seminary. And he was in the Air Force. His first assignment was Seoul, Korea. And he was there during the Korean War. Now, if I was watching MASH, and I thought MASH was a great show. I mean, Dad, it's got Ellen on. Look, either change the channel or turn it. It wasn't funny. Because Dad had to listen to all the stories that cracked those guys up. And it wasn't funny. So, he said, I'd come in, I'd have it on. "Look, I told you, son, either change the channel or turn it off." It wasn't funny. So, that was Dad. He was also the first chaplain at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs to be in the chapel, the metal chapel that's at the Air Force Academy. And I went to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade there, rather than being, the scarlet letter. Yeah, that's the kid. Yeah, that's the mom in Kansas. I get to tour the world with my dad. So, anyway, at the Air Force Academy, did you see the movie The Right Stuff about the astronauts? Or read the book by Tom Wolfe? The Right Stuff. Great movie. Excellent movie. And the astronauts came out to our land. Dad said, "You guys want to get away from the cameras for a while?" Now, John Glenn, he was always in Washington, D.C. with Kennedy. But Dad said, "You want to get away?" Okay. I'm going to cut it short. This will be the truncated and abbreviated version. So we had the astronauts out to the land, and one of them, Shepard, I remember Shepard used to get and play with my Matchbox cars in the dirt. So it was quite a life. So I lived the life of Gump rather than a bastard child from Kansas. Thank you very much.